Several years have passed since the trusted businessman, Charles Reed Bishop, married Princess Bernice Pauahi. Their marriage to each other had caused a division between Pauahi and her makua. Our scripture passage this morning reminds us that love never fails. We find both parents sitting on their lanai outside of their stately home called Hālani, about to engage in a heartfelt conversation.
My dear Kahu, I have a confession today. I went to see our daughter yesterday at their very, very tiny, tiny home.
E kala mai, po iwa no vau. Did that Victoria convince you to go over there to mend our piliki with Pauahi?
I gave in. I couldn't help it. She's so persistent. Her steadfastness is amazing. And I knew she wasn't going to give up. All you descendants of Kamehameha, you're all the same. And I thought I was Pākī. But my heart. Yeah. I simply missed Hawaiʻi, our precious one. I missed her gentle voice. I missed her beauty. I missed her brilliance. Her music, her lovely music. And yes, I missed her headstrong ways.
E ku hoʻoheihe pa. Hoʻopākiki mako na Kamehameha. Hoo! Kaunaloa hoi. Hoʻopākiki, stubborn. When you put your mind to something, it's immovable. And it is that headstrong way, and that she challenged our authority as her makua. That's what caused this pilikia.
I know. She was so adamant about not marrying Lot. And instead she chose this blue-eyed New Yorker who wooed her with reading to her, listening to her play her lovely music, and enjoying long walks in the garden.
But Abner, she rebelled against 1,000 years of tradition. Our ali'i had arranged marriages to keep our bloodline pure. And here, our way, our ancestors are heartbroken because she turned our back on all of us for him. E kala mai. She, her kuleana, was to marry her own kind and rule these islands by Lot's side. Yet she writes to us, but I do not love him. And if you wish me buried in a coffin, I will submit to your authority.
She listened to her heart, just like I do, just like I do, just like we do. After all, she is a Kamehameha. She listened to her own voice, and she courageously lived out her decision. We were just so angry at her. We didn't allow ourselves to really listen to her heart.
Those meddling Manaʻo teachers of hers, the cooks, they influenced and poisoned her mind. They invited Bishop in to steal her heart. I bet they even encouraged her to disobey us and turn away from her royal title, her lands, her wealth, even this beautiful mansion that you built for her. Everything, for what?
My dear Kaunaloa, we didn't even make a wedding. You see, everything she did for love. Everything that we've discussed is firmly pointed at this one attribute. She knows how to love. She was willing to give up everything, even this, for love. And even though they don't have much, they are exceedingly happy because they have one another. They love one another.
I hear you. I think of her on her wedding day, in that little room in the royal school with Reverend Armstrong, the cooks, and a few witnesses. Without us, without the Boshard, we should have been there. We should have been there. We cannot let this hooky continue anymore. Heaven, and we must hold upon. It is an urgent matter. He can. As much as I regret that we can't change the past, with Keakua to help us, we can change the future and restore our belief with our daughter.
Amen.
And her husband.
Well, I believe Keakua has begun to intervene already. Beginning with Victoria's coaxing me to go and see Pauahi Pono. And then, of course, earlier this day.
What happened?
Reverend Armstrong. He came to check in on me, to check in on both of us, to see how we were doing. And as soon as we sat down to kuka right here, right as we are sitting, I noticed from a distance our son-in-law walking towards our home.
Mr. Bishop, he is never known to do such a thing. Then again, it's a little difficult to approach you. You are so big and frightening.
Well, he walked up, took off his hat, said hello to us. And if it was as like it was orchestrated, Reverend Armstrong grabbed Charles's hand, put it in mine, and left us alone so we could talk. Yes. And so, what happened next? Only Kyo. We began to meet, we began to understand each other. It was hard at first, but I know this much. He cherishes our daughter with every fiber, with all his heart. This we can be assured of. And so he came to make amends, to see how he could bring us together for his wife, for our daughter, for all of us, for our lahui.
Hey, Kukane, I am reminded of our wedding day. You know, you were one of the first kanaka Hawaiʻi to be married in Kawaiahaʻo Church. We exchanged the same vows before the same God, who is love. And his precious son, Jesus, he teaches us. No, he commands us to forgive. And we have, for far too long, been unforgiving. So makakovo and me. Perhaps you can send a makana to their home. It could be a beginning.
What about that Rococo-style mirror in the back?
That enormous mirror, will it even fit through their door?
Probably not, but I might make them come back here to Haleakala to live with us, so we can live and thrive together. Eola.
Eola no.
same size. 6'4", 300 pounds. Big man. Over the many years, I have learned about forgiveness. And for a child of God, forgiveness, it is a commandment. It is a directive. Our princess knew that she was a child of God. She understood that she was not only the daughter of a leader, but she was the daughter of the one true king, the king above all kings. And as a result, she thought like the king's daughter. She spoke like the daughter of the king. She acted like the daughter of the king. And her behavior revealed her noble character and destiny. Because of God's grace and love upon her, she chose the man we honor today to be her husband, to be her life partner. Charles Reed Bishop treated our princess like she was the daughter of the king. God's word teaches us about the depth of love. And it shares these incredible and just genuine qualities with us. First, love is patient. It takes its time. It doesn't rush. It is kind and gentle. Every time I see the keiki, this is about us coming to their level and looking at them and seeing what they need to be kind and gentle with our voice and with our actions. Love is never envious. It doesn't want what it cannot have or shouldn't have. It's never boastful. It never brags about itself. Love is never proud or it's never rude. It never seeks for itself. I love this one. It never keeps a record of when it is wrong. How is that? But it's true. That's what love is. It doesn't enjoy evil. But love, as much as it despises injustice, rejoices when the truth wins out. Love protects. Love always hopes. It's always faithful. And it endures all things. At the end of the message, love never fails. And love never fails to forgive. I call upon Kumu Hālani, share a short moment that I am sure will have you riveted.
Theirs was truly a match made in heaven. Soulmates, destined to find one another. Part of Keakua's grand design and master plan. Those close to the couple saw that they were a perfect fit for each other. Her brilliant mind needed to connect with someone who could challenge and stimulate her thinking. He was her intellectual equal. Charles took it upon himself to expose his wife to great works of literature, as well as books on government and the development of nations. In Charles Reed Bishop, our beloved princess found a kindred spirit whose heart was as dedicated as hers to serving others. Alaka ilave lave, this power couple personified servant leadership. I am in awe of this extraordinary man who is highly respected, completely trustworthy, and fiercely loyal. His word was his solemn bond. He pledged his allegiance to the kingdom of Hawaiʻi and the crown. A true patriot, this great statesman was highly influential and faithfully served 4 of our kings as trusted advisor, Minister of Foreign Affairs. He served our Lahui as President of the Board of Education and Chairman of the Legislative Finance Committee. This man had a keen mind, was savvy with finances and real estate. He was an entrepreneur, a successful businessman who amassed his own wealth through strategic planning, hard work, grit, and discipline. Charles complimented our princess in every way. They were at the very center of society, as they were renowned for their amazing Hawaiian hospitality when entertaining heads of state, royalty, and generals from many nations from around the globe. Oh, how much they loved to travel and adventure together. Charles opened her eyes to the wonders of the world beyond our sun-kissed shores. They had 34 glorious years together. She felt safe and secure and protected in his loving embrace. He was truly, madly, deeply, and completely in love with her. He was utterly captivated by her and absolutely adored her. It was heart-wrenching to imagine the magnitude of their pain and their suffering when she took her last breath and left this world too soon, too young. It is at this time in in the months, years, and decades after her passing, that Charles became our knight in shining armor. Without Charles Reed Bishop, we would not be here today. He was the driving force that made the queen of his heart's dreams a reality. It is so important for you to know that Pauahi's estate was land rich, but cash poor. In order to complete construction of the Kamehameha Schools Kapalama campus, Charles put in $2 million of his own dollars to complete construction. He would rather do that than sell 1 acre of Pauahi's aina. He employed all of the genius and expertise to ensure that the trustees would never sell her land and erode her assets, which would prove to become incredibly valuable over time. Before leaving Hawaiʻi to live in San Francisco in 1894, he sold his bank for $500,000 and took all of that money to build the Bernice Pauahi Bishop Museum, to house all of the cultural artifacts, precious, precious remnants from our culture that were entrusted to Pauahi's care. Who does that? Charles Reed Bishop did that. Why? For love. In memory of the one and only great love of his life. Oh, how he loved her. How he loved our Lahui. Her dreams became his dreams. And none of them would have been realized if it were not for Charles Reed Bishop. This truly humble man, who never wanted the spotlight to shine on him, would always point that spotlight back upon our Pauahi Nui. It is my great honor and privilege that the love of my life, our Kahu, would invite me to stand before you and turn the spotlight upon this unsung hero of our Hawaiian race. Charles Reed Bishop is one of, if not the greatest beneficiaries, benefactors to us, the beneficiaries, and philanthropists that Hawaiʻi has ever known. We have been extravagantly blessed by his life and his legacy. We give thanks to Charles Reed Bishop on this day of remembrance, and side by side with our beloved Keali'i Pauahi, we will remain forever indebted to them.